Hey, hey, what's up, y'all? This is Zero Smitty, also known as Josh, depending on whichever you want to call me. Whatever, it's up to you. Anyways, I am bringing y'all a quick and dirty video on how to carefully clean and/or fix the draw problems on your KR808D-1 Cartomizers, also known as Vapor King Cartomizers, whatever you want to call them. Anyways, what you need for this is a bit of some hot water. Not cold water, not lukewarm water, hot water. Alright. Next, we have a little plastic child's medicine dispensing syringe. You will find these at Walmart. They're pretty cheap. You can pick it up for like $2. And it comes with this nifty thing. I'll put it up here for close view. What it is, it allows you to like stick it in like a medicine bottle and draw out, like children's Motrin or whatever. Well, the cool thing about this is that it slips right onto the end of the syringe and has a little hole in the end of it. See if I can get a good view of that. That just a cartomizer just so happens to perfectly fit inside. So go ahead and snap that on there. That's that. And then of course we has. Let me find it here. All right, go team. Uh, Toothpick. These are Butler gum toothpicks that I get from Walmart. Again, couple bucks. And they're really nice because they got kind of a rubbery feel to the ends of them. And they got these little nubs that are good for like scraping the gunk out of the inside of the cartomizer hole. And they're very thin, so they'll fit through the cartomizer holes. Also, awesome stuff. Um, that's kind of standard issue for me. And then, of course, we have a way to open the cartomizers, which in my case, I don't know if I can get it into frame. I use a paper clip, whatever, something just to take off the cap. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get cracking. First things first, got my handy dandy iPhone SIM removal tool, which I also keep on my keychain just in case I want to pop my tops on the go. Take that, stick it in the hole, pop it out. Now this is a soft cap. If you got hard caps, it might not be that easy. So realistically, you're going to have to experiment with the hard caps a little bit. I'll cover that in a later episode on how to remove hard caps, both the glued on ones. The ones that aren't glued on will remove just the same way, except for you'll have to remove a small inner rubber piece. But this is how you remove a soft cap. So take off your soft cap, wipe it off on a piece of paper towel or something necessary to get the extra juice off of it. Stick that aside. Now, grab your syringe. Take the syringe with the little rubber thing on the end of it. Stick your cartomizer open hole into this little plastic thing here, this little rubber thing. It's going to be a tight fit. You're going to have to kind of stick it on there really good. Make sure it's in there centered. See how it, yeah, there we go. That's fairly in there. Now, here comes the fun part. Like I said, this is the quick and dirty way. You can boil them out, you can let them soak overnight in alcohol, but this is just for if you want to clean it out, get the gunk out of it, make your flavors taste good in your cartomizer again. So, got my water, and got this right here. Now what you do is you stick it down in the water, suck the water up into it, spit it out. Suck the water up into it, spit it out. Repeat this. Whoa! That's what happens, people, if you go too fast like I'm trying to do. Don't do that. So, let's put her back together here. Generally, I'll do this about 5 or 6 times before I consider the cartomizer cleaned properly, because what this does is it actually cycles through, and not only does it, the hot water melt down the nasty stuff inside the cartomizer, but it also, oh, my screen just went black there. Also, what it does is the warmness of it plus the water actually flowing through it will take care of the buildup. What it does is the pressure forces the nasty stuff out as it's being broken down by the heat of the water. So, alright, let's see here. Camera back in the spot. Alright, check. Alright, now that we've done that, the cartomizer has all the gunk cleaned out, but the cartomizer's still going to be a little wet. Let me show y'all a little trick for taking care of that. It's called you grab a hold of this thing firmly around the edge and pump it. You will take this, hold it to the side, or hold it down in the sink, drain, cup, what have you, and give it 45 solid pumps. I mean, your number may vary. Maybe you go for 5 or 6, 20, 120. But realistically, I only pump it 45 times, making sure to pump it very forcefully to force all the vapor out. You force the vapor out until there's no more water vapor coming out the battery end of the cartomizer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Beautiful. Alright, so now we got 45 pumps. Remove your cartomizer from the little plastic thing on the end. Alright, we're good. Take your paper towel and wipe all the excess out. Make sure that you clear the battery end really good and properly, because that's important. And now technically your cart is cleaned. Okay, now a lot of people have problems with hard draw after cleaning cartomizers. This was recently addressed to me by JJ Rose, who very, very kindly sent me some 510 cartomizers, not only some blank ones, but some to fix, which so far I fixed 2 of them. Cool beans. Anyway, what you do, fix my camera so y'all can see my mohawk, is take your Butler Gum toothpick. We take a look at the cartomizer here with the little hole. Put your toothpick down the hole, and we're gonna ream it out. Just kind of ream it out good and proper. Spin the carto a little bit. You don't have to, I don't recommend spinning in complete circles, because what might end up happening is you'll get some of the batting caught in the toothpick, and then it'll get all, you'll end up pulling it out and your toothpick will get stuck. But you just want to kind of do this to break the stuff up, and you'll notice when you pull your toothpick out, you'll have some stuff on the end of it which you'll want to wipe off onto your paper towel. Yeah, that gets a pretty good amount of gunk out. Then you can also flip it over and hit the back side where the battery hole is. You can get it like that too. Now remember, some cartomizers have bigger holes than others, so you may not actually get your toothpick to fit all the way through. You want to be careful and not go all the way through, because your toothpick may get stuck, in which case you're going to have to finagle with it to get it out. So now our cartomizer is all cleaned out, and you can take it and put it up to the light and look through it. If you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, this thing's good to go. So now we'll just go ahead and throw some juice in it, vape it up. Let's see here, what do I got? I got my trusty Vapor Bomb Green Apple. Go team. This is like fuel for warriors right here. And okay. Yeah, this bottle's a little tough and I'm approaching my limit. So hopefully it don't take too long to fill this thing up. Okay, I'll just put a few more in just for the sake and purpose of showing the fact that this does indeed work. Alright, beautiful. Take your little rubber cap, stick it back on the hole, battery, cartomizer, make you smoke. Now your first vape or two is going to be kind of airy. So